Greetings, it's I, Brian. I would like to welcome you to my inaugural In the Bag as I go through the disc that I currently use here in the winter of 2013, as I'm a new disc golf player. I've only been doing this for about 6 months now. So I will start with the bag here. I've made it all the way up to a lovely grip EQ bag. Has pockets du jour all over the place. Use them for various things. We're here in the winter. I like to use them for holding gloves and towels and things, keys, wallets, any various numbers of things in there. Even got some putting things and gifts and whatnot, headphones, just a lot of storage on here. A couple little artifacts. Got me a nice little Lego Boba Fett keychain on one side, and I have a lovely Darth Vader, also doubles as a light keychain on the other side, so just to give my bag a little flair. So let's roll through my discs here, starting off with some putters. Currently, thanks to a lovely win in sweepstakes, I guess, so I have now moved up to the anode, MVP anode putters. Like I said, I have both the hard and the soft versions here, both at are approximately 178 grams. And so right now, I haven't even thrown them yet, so we're going to give them a go. So to try them out. So the soft one here, the yellow, nice and flexible. I'd like to tend to go to the soft one more than the more firm or hard disc here, but I'm going to give them both a try, so they are in the bag. So the two previous putters that I had, I do have Star Dart is what I was using. Nice flimsy, 175 grams. This is what I was primarily using for about the 30-foot range. And I like the max range putt. Just get better control of it that way. And also I had the JK Pro AVR X sitting at about 175 grams as well. This is pretty much 25, 20 feet and in. I would go to this one, and it's just a little bit grippier than the Star Dart, which has a little slipperier feel to it, so it just gives me a little bit more grip on that one. But these two will be off to the side for a bit until I break in those anodes. Mid-ranges. This is I guess the first runner-up out of my bag, but we have Star Mako. I love the Makos. Just got this customized. All my customization has been done by Sky Disc, so I'm going to give them a lot of pub here for my custom dies. So Sky Disc is the ones that have done all my customizations on my customized disc. So I have Star Mako, max weight of 180 grams. Use this usually for tunnel shots or shots I need to go straight at the basket, usually about 150 feet in. I'll pull use the bad boy out, but it's on the fringe thanks to a couple wins of the MVP Axis, also one of the MVP discs that I've got. I'm going to give this one a go. Basically, it's replacing the Mako. Flight characteristics -1, fade with a negative or a 1 turn on it. I like the little -1 where it slightly fades to the right, as I am a right-hand backhand thrower. So I like the little fade to the right where it comes back to the left slightly. A lot of my mid-ranges, I'm just trying to park it underneath the basket so I have a better feel of when it does that, and you usually get it right to within 3 to 5 feet. So Access MVP sitting at 177 grams on that one. Right now, also the MVP Vector. This will be my headwind mid-range that I will be using. 178 grams on this one. So basically, any headwind shots that I will be pulling this bad boy out, as it's a little overstable for me. Also in the things, another lovely customization here is my Champion Panther that I do. This is my primary mid-range that I use for just about everything. 150 and in, open shots, open shots, wooded shots, pretty much anything. It's got a lovely fade on it, and I've pretty much figured out how this disc works here. So just to bring this closer to the camera so you can see what the words are on there. Empire Poppin', Rebels Droppin'. So yep, that's my Champion Panther. This is at 172 grams, pretty much my go-to mid-range. And last mid-range I have is the wonderful and beautiful gummy Champion Rock, sitting at 180 grams as well, max weight. I use this for hyzer bombs or any kind of, obstacle. I call it my, it's like a relief wedge, I guess. Anytime I want to pull something, I need to pull something out of my bum, you pull this thing out, magic happens. I've seen it done many times from friends of mine. So, gummy Champ Rock, hyzer bombs, gets me where it just wants to get to a point and I want the disc to stop. That comes out. Alright, so we move now to my fairway drivers. Star Leopard. Pretty much have had a Leopard almost from Jump Street. Love the Star plastic here with the Innova. As we go, 168 grams on this one, a little lighter. So I use this a lot of times just to, somewhere at or about 180 to 200 feet. Just want to pull this out. It's got a nice little fade to turn ratio on it again, so I just go a little bit right, it brings it back to the left. Headwind. So usually after a drive, and I got a long second shot, this bad boy comes out. Also, just now have is I love the TL. I had a Champion TL. I just upgraded to now a Star TL. This one's a little straighter for me, so any straight wooded shots or kind of straight long distance shots with a little turn on the end, I'll pull this bad boy out. I got this one at 160 grams, a little lighter, as I'm newer and I have not figured out my whole power and arm ratio thing. So yeah, so Star TL, little fairway driver. I'd like to go to this a lot. So now for my distance drivers, and we'll just run right through the bag. Blizzard Champ Boss from the Innova. I got this bad boy at 136 grams, very light. This is what I use in zero wind. If it's a no wind day, I got a long drive, this bad boy comes out, I can get a good 200, 250 on it. Like I said, I don't have a big arm, but this is one of the discs that I can get the furthest out there on normal conditions. So, yep, so the Champ Boss, love this thing. And here, as I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan, so we have the stripes of the Cincinnati Bengals, Champion, or the Star Sidewinder. I use this. I probably throw this disc the most out of all my discs. Just the understability of it, I can usually throw it on a little hyzer, flips right up, goes nice and flat, goes where goes where I want it to go. So I use this well-used disc. I got this at 162 grams, a little lighter again. Just works better. I get a good distance on this, about 230 feet. Like it a lot. If I need some any kind of Anheuser shots, this bad boy also comes out. So, Sidewinder. Thanks to a friend of mine, we have a Star Roadrunner, also Anheuser shots. This is at 175 grams. Tailwind shots. This thing will come out again. Throw it on a little hyzer. Flips up, goes straight. Just gorgeous. So, Star Roadrunner. You're seeing a theme here after those MVPs. It's all Innova for me. Don't know how it worked. I just, usually I find something I like, I stick to it. Innova is the way to, where I found it I like. This one, nice dark black, purple and gold stamped Star Katana. Star Katana, 167 grams here. Also, this is another one of the discs that I can actually get great distance on. A control issues with this one, but get great distance on it when I get it, thrown out of when it gets released correctly. A lot of times I will release it and it just goes straight, and then all of a sudden it'll turn super left. So if I can get a good release on it, I can get great distance on it. So Star Katana, a lot of times I will pull this out, normal conditions as well, or tailwind. A little lower we have our Champion Viking, 163 grams here for the Champion Viking. Much like the TL, usually I pull this out in like wooded courses where I just need to get straight and I don't know, uphill shots for some reason. Nice little lovely course out there in Lowell, but on one certain hole that I'm sure everybody who listens to this and knows about Fallsburg knows about number 5. This bad boy usually comes out there at least 1 to 2 times. Just the uphill shots, so I can get a little distance on it and try and keep it as straight as possible. So 163 Champion Viking. Here, another sky disc, perfection, awesomeness. We have a lovely Star Destroyer on a Star Destroyer. So I'll have this at 170 grams. I pull this bad boy out usually on shots where I need to get distance and make it finish off to the left with my right hand backhand throwing style, or I've got to get around a tree or some kind of major point, and then I just have to go left. This bad boy comes out 100% of the time. Also headwind driver, I use it a lot there. It's my Star Destroyer. This is the only disc in the bag that has its own throwing theme to it. Yeah, Imperial March comes out when this disc comes out. I got it queued up on my phone. It's a quirky little thing I do, but hey, you just got to do it sometimes. So Star Destroyer 170 hyzer shots. Here we have our Blizzard Champion T-Devil. Turned on to the T-Devil again by a certain friend of mine who's using it wonderfully. I get the Blizzard. I like the Blizzard for some reason. I don't know how they. I guess I like the feel of the Blizzard, and because they can get them in a lighter weight. This one is 158. Once again, tailwind day, open day. If I'm feeling good and just want to get out and work this thing out, I'll throw this thing here, throw this bad boy out there. Usually, sometimes I'll even get it in the wooded areas, get some good distance. Of course, you just got to watch out for that lovely turn at the end, and hopefully not too far left. But Blizzard Champion T-Devil. Next up, we have Champion Orc headwind driver. Comes out a lot of times in wooded areas as well, especially when I need to get a left turn in the woods. For some reason, I've got Champion is my wooded set. Stars, are out in the open. But headwind driver, I will use this on. This one is 170 grams on this one. So yeah, a lot of headwind shots on this one. Next up, we have Star Archon. 175 grams on this one. This is a good go-to driver for me for all weather conditions, wind, snow, sleet. If I need pretty accurate straight shot, 90% of the time I can just get it out there, gets a good distance on it. I'll pull this out. So this is usually Mr. Dependable, we'll say. So Star Archon, Mr. Dependable for drives. I've been going back and forth with this guy, but Star Valkyrie, 175 Star Valkyrie. I've been back and forth. I want to get something with a little lower speed number on it, so I got the Star Valkyrie back out. Usually I can keep this bad boy straight and in fairways off the tee, so usually if I have any kind of hazards or I need to pinpoint drive, I'll get this bad boy out just to get it into the right position so I can have a good approach for my second shot on that one. So Star Valkyrie. Also, because I love the orcs a lot, so I have now a Star Orc in addition to the Champion Orc. So Champion Orc I'd use in the woods, Star Orc I'll use in the field and on open shots. So same pretty much thing. Headwind driver, I'll use it out there. So this one's just used for field, and I like the gray color. Almost done here. We have our Blizzard Champion Krat, third Blizzard Champion disc that I have in the bag. I have a couple more outside the bag, but this one's in the bag. What I like about this one, got it 174. Got this one a little heavy. Nope, 159. 159 on this one. This one, of all the three Blizzards, I tend to keep this one straight as the best. The boss will, have its turn out to the right or the left, and the T-Devil, same thing. This one I can keep a little bit more straight and accurate on that one. So Blizzard Champion Krat. on that. And lastly, we have another T-Devil, Star T-Devil. Comes in at 175. This particular T-Devil I use for basically fairway out shots. You're behind a tree, behind a series of trees, overhand tomahawk throws. For whatever reason, you put that on like a 89-degree angle, and that thing flips, you know, once you get past or through the trees, it'll flip flat and go a little way. So usually fairway outs, when you got to get through the hazard and you still want to get a little bit of distance to it, pull out the Star T-Devil, and that's pretty much what I will use this one for. So there's the discs and everything of my bag. So hopefully, I'm sure over the course of the next 3 to 4 months, whatever, I'm going to get new discs. I have one on order right now, but you'll get new discs, and probably in the summer here we'll update another in the bag from me. But that's pretty much what I've been going with thus far. I've been doing fairly well, as is, again, first 6 months in, having a wonderful time with this game. So I'm looking to increase the game, increase my own skill in the game, starting on some tournaments this year. So that is the bag for me. With that, I hope you all enjoyed a look into the bag of me. So I will chat at you later. So have a good day. Out.